cattle under oath. I have also been charged by the same DPP with terrorism, with illegal possession of guns, all of which charges ended in nothing except my suffering. In fact, if I was brought to the same offense in Karamoja, in Moroto, before the DPP realized that he had presented the case in the wrong court, I had spent time in Karamoja, in Moroto prison. So you watch, when I seek your indulgence in your favor, you worship under those kind of circumstances, prioritizing our freedom, the suffering of our families. But I would like to ask my lawyers, prioritize what needs to be done to seek our freedom. All these charges I have faced, I have never, ever failed to appear in a court for trial. Never for mention, if it is mentioned. Only that it keeps me in courts rather than doing my job. So your worship, I pray to you this afternoon is that in the circumstances, I am asking my lawyers to prioritize our freedom, to go and seek that revision, to go and seek that day where it should be, is reliefs from here. I am in prison, and anybody who thinks that being in prison is a cup of tea should find we don't want to stay in prison much longer, but we are in prison. And we will stay in prison as all this is going on. It's our possible in our lives to stay in prison. Allow us to worship that we prioritize what is priority to us, which is seeking, as the law provides, that we get relief from the prosecutor's arm and stay in our homes as he does whatever he wants to. It would be extremely unfair for me to continue with him doing what is good for him without doing what is good for me under the law. So, worship, I ask my legal team to proceed now and do the needful, and that you give us time to come back, pay attention.
I don't want to go deep into what I'm going to speak, but I'm not diverting from what my court is stated. To be specific, today I've made 592 days. And this has got to do with my rights.
Applications.
For amendment of the charge sheet. That's next, 2025. We actually served the defense with that copy. We had filed one for this, but it had some typo issues, so we made an amendment for which we served the defense when we were in court. But also, this amendment, the one with the correction, was uploaded for this. So in the circumstances, we pray that court grants this application to have the judge sheet amended and read to the applicant.
Retired UPDF officer, you are 67 years of age, you are resident of Kasangati Town Council, that's in Nyangausa Sub-County, Nansana Municipality, Wakiso District. Haj Obed Tare, you are male adult, Ugandan, 65 years of age, you are resident of Mudumwe Parish, Makindye, Sawagabo, Sub-County, Usiro County, Wakiso District. Captain Dennis Olal, you male adult, Ugandan, 48 years of age, you are UPD officer, attached to Amari Brigade. You are charged with, both of you are charged with first count, that is prison, contra section 20 subsection 1. But she was alleged that you, Colonel retired Dr. Kiiza Fefe, Ajobeidi, Dr. Kiiza Fefe, you traveled to Geneva, Switzerland, and attended a meeting on the 29th day of October 2023 with others through the government of Uganda by force of arms. B. Colonel retired Dr. Kiiza Fefe, you traveled to Geneva, Switzerland, and attended a meeting on the 24th January 2024 with others where you and others discussed a plot to overturn the government of Uganda by force of arms. C. That you, Dr. Colonel retired Dr. Kiiza Fefe, you traveled to Geneva, Switzerland, and attended a meeting on the 14th day of June 2024 with others where you and others discussed a plot to overturn the government of Uganda by force of arms. That you, Colonel retired Dr. Kiiza Fefe, you traveled to Athens, Greece, and attended a meeting on the 29th of September 2024 with others where you and others discussed a plot to overturn the government of Uganda by force of arms. E. Colonel retired Dr. Kiiza Fefe and Haji Abed Lutale, you traveled to Nairobi and attended a meeting on the 16th day of November 2024 with others where you and of June 2024 and 24th of July 2024, you Colonel retired Dr. Kiiza Fefe, you solicited for and received US dollars 5,000 and applied the funds facilitate a group of 36 individuals who traveled from Uganda to Kisumu, Kenya, in order to attend and receive training in furtherance of the plot to overturn the government of Uganda by force of arms. Key, that between 29th October 2023 and 16th November 2024, you Colonel Retired Dr. Kiiza Kifefe, Captain Dennis Olal, and others made various utterances on the WhatsApp social media platform where you discussed and expressed your intentions to overturn the government of Uganda by force of arms. Count contrary section 25 of the Criminal Act.
I pray that this person asked about count one, if we proceed to count two.
Jurisdiction on count one.
Where they have had.
Plea not taken for lack of jurisdiction. Plea not taken for lack of jurisdiction on count one.
That you are not asked whether you committed these offenses or not, because this court doesn't have the jurisdiction to apply this. Count that this counts to, I said you already expressed the topic. You are charged with misprision or treason, contrary to section 25 of the Penal Code Act, Cap 128. Particulars of this offense are like that. You cannot charge Dr. Kiiza Kifefe, and the others you are at large.
But do they all understand it? Maybe if that's the case, we will now
We proceed?
they understand it.
Proceed.
I cannot charge Dr. Kiiza Kifefe, and others you are at large between the year 2023 and November 2024 at various places, including Geneva, Switzerland, Athens, Greece, Nairobi, Kenya, Kampala, Uganda, knowingly that another person, to which Joel Wakwaima and Frank he did not give information thereof with all reasonable dispatch to the minister, an administrative officer, a magistrate, or an officer in charge of police station, in charge of a police station, or use all reasonable endeavors to prevent the commission of treason.
Plea not taken for lack of jurisdiction.
Hajj Ubeid Charles and the captain. You are charged also with misprision of treason. This is called at section 25 of the Penal Code Act, Cap 128. Police has alleged that you had obeyed Utare, Captain Dennis Olal, and in November 2024, at various places, including Nairobi, Kenya, and Kampala in Uganda, you knowingly that another person to which Colonel Retired Dr. Kiiza Kifefe intended to commit treason, you did not give this information thereof with all reasonable dispatch to the minister, an administrative officer, a magistrate, or an officer in charge of a police station, or use all reasonable endeavors to prevent the commission of the treason.
Plea not taken for lack of jurisdiction.
We are ready to commit the accused persons. And we also served that on to defense. Counsel for first applicant, second applicant, and the third applicant. And a copy of the same is on record. It is there, it is on that backup ground, Your Worship, that we invite this court to proceed under section 168 of the Magistrates Court Act.
Please, as you record, remind me.
Whether it's commitment or whatever the prosecution wants to be done, in the charges that have been read for us, when we are not represented. Yes, they not only need condemnation, they also need to be in prison. People who falsify evidence to incriminate a law-abiding citizen cannot be served by only condemnation. So, Your Worship, our lawyers did not go out to protest. They went out with our instructions, as I pointed out, to do what was most urgent in the circumstances. Because they have been following this matter here. Now, unless you suggest that court or DPP will also guide me on which lawyers to apply on which matter concerning this case, I should then be given the liberty, just like my colleagues, I believe, to choose which lawyers to attend to which at what time. And all I'm saying is, we are the ones in prison. So we are not going to run out. We are saying, give us time. This, we shall get lawyers to deal with this matter when you fix it. But proceed as if, because we have asked our lawyers to pay attention to one thing, we therefore forfeit our right to be represented. Would be unfair, and I request that you don't proceed with that, because the fair hearing is the process of the whole case. And as I have emphasized over and over again, it's a case that can end in death. So what is the hurry in not allowing us the latitude to be represented by those we want to be represented by and pursue what is urgent by those who need to pursue what is urgent? I request your worship that you give us another day when this matter can proceed with our lawyers. And if it is not entertained, maybe you entertain me to seek a constitutional reference to find out whether indeed that right I have to be represented at all these stages. Thank you.
Chose to leave court without being ordered to move out of court. The accused also informed court that he's giving his lawyers instructions to go and take the necessary steps for his personal liberty. I find that the accused in this case has waived his constitutional right to legal representation in these proceedings, and this court cannot be faulted for this. The committal proceedings should proceed as they are legal and proper. The prayer for an adjournment is denied. The accused A1 can also not seek a constitutional reference where he has chosen to waive the right to representation. To proceed with the committal proceedings.
My rights is a matter that I would want to be determined, whether by assigning lawyers a certain duty that is more urgent than another, tantamounts to waiving my right under the Constitution to be represented. Our rights, all of us, to be represented, is a matter that I think this court should give me the opportunity to exploit under Article 137 of the Constitution.
Our court has made its decision on the constitutional reference. Please proceed with the committal proceedings.
But the court
Refer to the accused persons, and then and have them committed to the High Court thereafter.
Can we have order in court? Can we have order in court? Proceed with the committal
take
proceedings.
us back. A moment for one. These courts are being very noble. It's a matter of
Dr. Kiiza.